Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today, inshallah, we're gonna discuss a new lesson from Mega Goal 6 on second semester with me. I'm teacher Sami. Let's begin. Okay, on this question, at first, look at the title for the question. What they want from us to do. Complete each sentence with might have, could have, must have, should have, was or were supposed to. From the question, we can notice that we already learned how we can use a model, past models verb, past model grammar, and how we apply it with this sentence. I want to remind you about the structure of it and how can I using it with these sentences or to fix or fill the space inside this sentence. So past models as much have, many have, or should have, must have, so were or was supposed to are used in the past. So the structure of it is past modals plus past participle. But I wanted to notice you that the past modals is absolutely different from the passive modals, and we can use the passive modals to give an opinion about the situation that happened in the past. And the structure of it is absolutely also different from this previous one. So what is the structure of a passive models? The structure of passive models, we can put subject, then I will add the model, after that have been and past participle. Okay, so let's begin our question and see what we have. Complete each sentence with might have, could have, must have, should have, or was or were supposed to. And for some items, more than one model is possible. Number one, he, then give it a space, enjoyed the game if he had gone with them. But then again, he, space, been bored. So what do you think the past model is suitable with this space? Okay. Let we check together. So we can use might have or could have with this sentence. Enjoyed the game if he had gone with them. And but again, he also might have or could have been bored. Number two, you, space, told us that you needed a place to stay. There is a plenty of room in our apartment. So what do you think that suitable past model comes as a true things with this sentence? We can use should as the right one. So you should have told us that you needed a place to stay. There is a plenty of room in our apartment. Okay, number three. Luca was really hoping to get the job. He being disappointed when they gave it to someone else. So what do you think the suitable past model comes with it? It is could have, should have, must have, or was or were supposed to. What do you think is it? So he must have been disappointed is the suitable one with the sentence. Number four, she, space, not, again space, said the preferred Maria's hair long. I think she hurt her feeling. So she should not have said preferred Maria's hair long. I think she hurt her feeling. And number five, where were you on Saturday? What do you think the suitable past model comes as a good answer for that question? So we can say, you were supposed to. Then I use were because it's a past participle from are. So are, you were, not you are, you were supposed to help clean the apartment. Number six, if your dinner was cold, you, space, asked the water to heat it up. So if your dinner was cold, you should have or could have asked the water to heat it up. Number seven, the streets are all wet. It, space, rained last night. What do you think is it? So it must have is the suitable one with that sentence. The last one, John, space, graduate in John. But he decided to take a year off. So what do you think is it? John was supposed to. Because John, as subject, is a singular, we can use was with it. Was supposed to. Okay, from this question, we notice that the structure of past modals is modals, past modals plus past participle. And the passive modals is absolutely different from what I mentioned. The structure of it is subject plus modals plus have been and plus past participle. Okay, by the end of this question, we can make summarize about what we discussed before, and if you need more review as a necessary, you can return to your pupils book on unit 1, page 8. Now we will transfer for the next question. Join each set of words together to form a sentence. Use so, such, so many, so much, so little, and so few, and the conjunction that. How can I use that things, or how can I use this expression to connect these two words and make a meaningful sentence? I want to remind you about these expressions or these grammars. I can use these all expressions when I want to tell another people that the sentence have a cause and effect. So the first part of our sentence, it is a cause. And the second part after the conjunction that is the effect of it. Okay, how can I apply that one? We will bring these expressions, anyone suitable with the sentence, and we will see which one is suitable and why. And after that, when I want to complete the joining, so before an effect of the sentence, I join it with that. Let's apply with the first one as a model. Join each set of words together to form a sentence. So they want from you to join these words together. Why? We want to complete as a whole sentence. And they want from us to use so, or such, or so many, or so much, or so little, and or so few, then the conjunction that. Can we apply it together on through this question? Let we see. Number one, the adjective is strong. It stuck my fingers together. How they join this sentence? They put so, and they use a conjunction that before the effect of the sentence. So the first part of it is the cause, and the second part is the effect. Can we apply it for this second or third or at the end of this list? Yes, we can apply. Let's begin. They give it to you, the nose was. So what is the cause of this sentence? Is the nose. Noise. The noise was startling, it made us jump. So the cause is the noise. And what is the effect of it? Made us jump. How can I join with this sentence? Or how can I use this expression to join that and make in one meaningful sentence? So the noise was so startling. When the noise began so startling, what's happening? That it made us jump. That, I put that conjunction that, then I began with the effect of the noise or the effect of the cause at the first part of the sentence. So the noise was so startling that it made us jump. I think it's easy to apply with this question. Let me transfer for the second one. They are good friends. I assumed they would go to the same university. Where do you think the cause and the effect of this sentence, or this word, sorry. So when I told they are good friends, I think it's a cause. And I assumed they would go to the same university is the effect of it. How can I apply it with this expression with it? They are such good friends. Because they are such good friends, what happened after that? I assumed they would go to the same university. How can I join these two words together? So they are such good friends that. So between a cause and effect, I should use the conjunction that. That I assumed they would go to the same university. The third one, I had interested in the documentary. I fell asleep have a way through it. Okay, I should divide these 2 or 3 words, and I should specify where is the cause and the effect of it. I had interested in the documentary. I think it's a cause. And because I interested in that documentary, that I fell asleep have through it. How can I apply this expression with it? I had so a little interest in the documentary. So little is the expression suitable with it. That I fell asleep have a way through it. Number 4, people were outraged by the radio announcers' comments. His show was cancelled. So where is the cause, or what is the cause of this sentence? People were outraged by the radio announcers' comments. This is the cause. And what is the effect of it? His show was cancelled. So the answer for it is people were so outraged by the radio announcers. What happened after that? That his show was cancelled. So the first part of before that is the cause, and after the conjunction that is the effect. And the last point for our question is he got disoriented driving in the city. He had to use Google Map or maps to find his way home. How can I apply these expressions with it? We can say he got so disoriented driving in the city. Okay, this is the cause. And what is the effect for it? That he had to use Google Maps to find his way home. According to this question, we want to make a revision again about this expression. What is that expression? So, such, so many, so much, and so little, and so few, and expressions that. And why I'm using this? If I have or I want to make a sentence with cause and effect, I should use this expression with it. And if you need more details about this grammar, you can return to your pupils book on page 22 from Unit 2. Okay, the third question for our lesson today is join each set of words together to form a sentence. Okay, I think the question is repeated again. Sorry for this mistake. We will go to the second one. Complete each sentence with a participle phrase and an idea of your own. What they mean by participle phrase, or how can I apply with this question? They want from you to reduce the adjective phrases to make what? A noun, from adjective clause to make a noun phrases. Let we begin or apply with that question. After spending the day at the beach, he was very sunburned. So we reduce the adjective phrases and make it a noun, a clause or phrases by answering this question. While space, I had the most exhilarating feeling. So how can I apply this one with it? We will see skiing all day. While skiing all day, I had the most exhilarating feeling. So, if you need more details about this question, you can return to your pupils book on page 22. They give it to us that this grammar, how to apply when you want to reduce the adjective phrases and make it a noun clause on that question. Number 2, after space, she didn't feel very well. So after what? She didn't feel very well. We can put anything from your own, but we should notice that it should be complete, meaningful about our sentence. So we can say, after eating 3 pieces of cake is suitable. She didn't feel very well. Okay, number 3, before space, he was nervous. What do you think it's suitable with that sentence? So before taking the test, what happened with him? He was nervous. Before taking the test, he was nervous. And number 4, while space, Paul felt completely relaxed. So what do you think is it? While giving his speech, Paul felt completely relaxed. So before or while giving his test, what happened to him? Completely relaxed. And number 5, after taking the class, her English was much improved. So what's happening before he's taking his class? He doesn't improve. But when he or after taking the classes, her English was much improved. And the last point is before space, we always make sure the doors are locked. Before leaving the house, we will make sure that we always close the doors, or we sure the door are locked. So from this question, we notice that, and we should apply from your own idea, how we can reduce the adjective clauses and make it a noun phrases. And according to these 3 questions which I discussed before, we noticed that we already know the structure of past model and what is the time of it and how can I apply it with this question. And I notice you that the passive models is different or absolutely different from the past models. And I told you that the use of it to give an opinion about the situation that happened in the past, and the structure of it is absolutely different from the previous one. So we told you that the structure of it is subject plus models plus have been plus past participle. Instead of past participle, the structure of it is past models with the past participle. And the second thing that we talking about, the expression so much, so many, so few, and so little, and the conjunction that. And in which time I'm using this expression? I told you that we can use this expression to, if I want to express the cause and feeling through my sentence, I should apply that expression with it. And I showed to you in which page that we can use this grammar with it, on page 22 from Unit 2. And the last point, we talk about the how can I make sentence by my own idea, and I apply the reducing of adjective phrases and make it a noun clauses through this question. If you need more review or more details about this grammar, you can review to your pupils book on page 8 for past models, and on page 22 for the expression so much, so many, and so much, and so little, and so few. And the last things that how to reduce the adjective phrases on page 22 also from Unit 2. And by the end of this lesson, I want to remind you, you should recognize the difference between the passive models and the past models, and you should know how to applying it by the structure. And I mentioned that the structure of these 2 kinds is absolutely different. And after that, how you can apply the expression for cause and effect with your sentence. And the last point we mentioned through our lesson is how to reduce the adjective phrases and make a noun clauses in your sentence, and make sure that you make a meaningful sentence. By the end of this lesson, I would be thanks for everyone who joined with us, and thank you for watching me.